ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to CAGCast episode number 476. I am your host, Cheapy here in Long Island, New York. And as always, we are joined by a man who may not be a man, Wombat.
I am a person. So are you.
I think so.
Shipwreck is on. It's still out for debate.
See, I told you
I
guys
thought I was
watch.
the only solid person.
Yeah, I think you're the only qualified person here. Aww.
See, you guys need to be watching Westworld. That's where this really comes into play.
I bet. That's okay. I'll pass.
It's good.
I know. I'm not saying it's not. I'm just saying I'll pass.
You can do that. Anyway, welcome to the special Thanksgiving show of the CAGCast.
Yeah, it's like off recording night. It's weird.
Right. Well, it's going to be hard to do later in the week. And we've been playing a lot of video games lately, so I think that we all decided we'd like to talk about them. Is that what happened?
I don't think so, but I'll go along with you.
Oh, what do you think happened?
I think that sounds accurate.
Oh. We don't have any ads to do, so that's pretty much what happened.
No, I'll tell you what, it's very windy out, and it keeps, every time the wind blows against my house, I keep thinking it's going to fall down, so.
Perfect.
I know, and my roof was brand new, but I'm still nervous about it.
Hey,
maybe more so.
Let us know if your house falls down while you're recording. Please.
I will.
Don't keep that a secret.
No, I'll keep, don't worry, I won't stop the show. I'll keep going.
Oh, so what are your Thanksgiving plans, Wombat? If your house is still there, are you going to have it at your house?
No, we're going away.
Oh, where are you going?
We're going to the Winter Clove Inn in the Catskills.
Uh-oh. You want to give the phone number?
Well, whatever. What is someone's gonna drive to a little cottage inn and harass me while I'm there? Good luck. Have fun.
All right, I'll see you there.
Or maybe people know people who are there who work there and can put in a good word for me. Maybe it'll work to my advantage.
20% discount. This sounds a lot like Howard Stern and Jackie Marling when Jackie went to Florida and got that discount hotel room.
Exactly. Just like that. No, it's fine.
Except it was after.
Yes. No, we're excited. It's just going to be the four of us. We're going for the full 4 days, though. So.
What about the turkey? How are you going to get turkey? They have turkey?
They have a Thanksgiving dinner. They do a banquet, like a full Thanksgiving banquet. It's like a bed and breakfast, but it's 3 meals a day, not just the one. So I'm excited.
Yeah. Japan style.
Yeah, I guess so.
That's how they do it in Japan, except for the Thanksgiving part.
I bet Chip is making the turkey.
No, I'm just going over the in-laws. It'll be a traditional Thanksgiving of sitting on the couch and waiting for food to be put in front of me.
That's a good way to do it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to be filming a reality show during our Thanksgiving. It's called Osaka Grandma Comes to Thanksgiving. We may change the title.
Is this her first traditional Thanksgiving?
This is her first. Yeah, I mean, sure. Of course.
I don't know. You never know.
You can't have a real one in Japan no matter what you do. It's still in Japan, right?
But it's, maybe in her time on this planet Earth, maybe when she was a youth, she may have been in this country for Thanksgiving. I don't know.
No.
I don't want to be presumptuous, assume that she's not worldly.
No, and she's going to we always go to my aunt's house. That's always been the spot. And so to have Osaka Grandma come to my aunt's house, it's pretty interesting. I'm pretty excited.
That'll be fun.
Right.
I bet your parents are excited.
Everybody's excited. I got to go pick her up in the airport tomorrow morning.
I bet Ty is super excited.
By myself. I'm nervous because, there's a lot of awkward silences. But you know what? It's great. Like when you have the language barrier, it's not an awkward silence. It's just, an expected silence. And it's very comfortable.
Excellent.
Do you think she likes Howard Stern?
I think so.
The car ride back?
I think so. I think Ty is going to love to listen to
Ty's in school. Ty's in school tomorrow.
Oh, you're from the airport. I thought you meant on the way to Thanksgiving.
No. It's just me and her tomorrow till 3:00.
You guys will have a good time. You get some bonding in.
That'll be part 1 of the reality show.
But she's been to your house before.
Yes. I don't know. Was she here? It was totally done.
It wasn't
No,
totally
It wasn't
done.
done when she was there before.
No, we were all in the one bathroom. That wasn't that great.
That was the only room that was done.
Yeah, that wasn't the finest living right there.
I'm trying to think where you should take her someplace fun for lunch.
Mac and Melt.
I was gonna say Bigelow's.
I bring Japanese people to Mac and Melt. Bigelow's is sort of out of the way though. Well, maybe not from the airport. I don't know.
Let's see, what airport? Or you don't want to say?
First of all,
you know how easy it'll be to find her in an airport.
No, yes. It's no problem. Mrs. Cheapy would be very jealous if I went to Bigelow's without her. That would be like considered cheating, I think. And to bring her mom there would be like super duper cheating. So we can't.
If it's JFK, it's sort of on the way home. If it's LaGuardia, it's not.
It's JFK. Anyway, we're not going to Bigelow's, but I love Bigelow's. It's a fried clam place. You got to tell people.
Oh, yeah. I'm like, I just said a place and no one knows what I'm talking about.
It's basically the best. I mean, it's the best fried clam place that you're going to get that's not in Massachusetts, probably.
It might be better.
I mean, I've been to a really good one or two.
I'm not saying.
Plymouth has a really good spot.
Yeah. It's all comparable.
Yeah.
Comparable.
Right. I mean, when you fry the shit out of something, it's going to be pretty good.
That is a fact.
The ones in Massachusetts were creamier, though. Like, really, like, literal cream was coming out of them. That's
gross. That sounds gross. That sounds actually disgusting. Thank you. I just threw up all over my microphone.
I wasn't expecting it, so I was a little put off for a second, but I was able to power through.
Excellent.
It was good.
You could take her to a diner, like a real diner.
Thomas's. I'm not worried. We're not going to starve.
You could take her to Thomas's. That's kind of on the way home.
There's a billion options.
Name all the Long Island restaurants you know right now on that.
I'm saying all the places that I know Cheapy likes that he probably doesn't, that he's not thinking
I know.
of.
I don't need your help, Wombat. And the listeners don't need to just hear names of places that they don't understand. But I appreciate
Shake Shack.
Your help. Yeah. that's what you're coming up with? Yeah.
Cheesecake Factory.
Okay. All right. How about some show feedback?
McDonald's.
Right. They have McDonald's.
I know.
I don't know. She's a picky eater. I can't just take her anywhere. I have to ask her and, we'll go.
Well, Blue Silo has to say, I think it's about time we have real male and female body parts in games. Sure, it should say so on the box and it should be an option, but if R-rated movies can have it, M-rated games should have it too. I'm one of those people who believes that violence is worse than sex, and if video games are supposed to be taken seriously, they should be able to show us the world as it is. What do you think?
How do you put that on the box? He said it should say it on the box.
Nudity. Contains nudity. Explicit nudity. The same way movie rate do it in that little box.
I think that most parents are not expecting that. They see the M on there and I don't know. I think the kids can talk them into buying it. And
what if it was like MN?
MEN.
MEN.
I think they're too far gone. Like enough people do understand this rating system by now because the parents now are the ones that were like the stuff started with Mortal Kombat.
Right. They know.
It's been a while. Like we can't just say parents don't understand that anymore.
Who do you think you are, the Fresh Prince?
So we need a new rating.
We need a new rating, yeah, because Halo, like they screwed this up when they gave Halo an M rating.
Which one was that? Halo 5?
No, the first one.
Oh, the first one.
The first Halo was an M rating.
Combat Evolved had an M rating when it really didn't need one. You weren't even shooting people. But I think I never even really put that together. But you're right, because that game really is a teen at rating. But I think a lot of parents saw.
Oh, I see what you're saying, Chip. You're saying parents think that's what an M-rated game means.
Exactly.
Well, they don't know. It could be. On one hand, it could be Halo. On the other hand, it could be Grand Theft Auto, and that's the gamut that M-rated games run.
Got it.
It's almost like PG-13 in movies. I mean, it could run the gamut again from the Avengers to Doctor Strange.
Right. There needs to be a rating that is more about. That's not much of a gamut.
I know that was a joke. I'm trying to think of a tough PG-13 movie. There are a bunch of them, but yes.
I think parents, there needs to be a rating that says like adult content or adult themes.
And not the adult only rating.
No, not that. That doesn't mean anything. That's dead already. Something that's like adult situations, but I don't know how you have to make it sound more important than that. That sounds
M+.
Or just adult. How about adult? Well, no, because adult people think porn.
Yeah, adult.
And we're not talking about porn.
No.
Talking about adult
mature
themes.
people think the Golden Girls.
Or just mature themes. How about mature themes?
MT. I don't think you want to buy a box that says empty on it.
Not just contains dongs. The kids know what dongs are? Would they
Is
just
that
pick
the
that up?
title of this episode, by the way? Cheapy contains dongs.
Yes, sure. Thank you. I'll write it down now. I think kids know what dongs are. I mean, Ty's asleep, so I can't ask.
Kids know what dongs.
Okay, so
that's what Ship is asking.
Wake up, Ty, and just start naming off
Hey.
names for genitals and see which ones he doesn't know, and that's what they can call it.
What's a dong? And he'll probably say the sound a bell makes.
I mean, no, you can use like a British term or something if you don't want kids.
Wangs?
No, like gentleman
Wangers?
Sausage. I think that's if you watch Top Gear, they always use bell end.
Spotted dick.
Things like no, it has dick in it. That doesn't work at all. You're not following me at all.
It's also not a euphemism for penis. That's where I was going for that. Spotted dick is not a penis reference.
Right, you're being too tricky.
Tricky dick.
All right.
Stop setting me up.
So yes, I think we need a new rating, and it doesn't really we don't need to come up with what the letters mean now, but we need to convey that there are now mature themes in video games as video games have expanded beyond spacemen shooting each other. Now we have women wearing crotchless panties getting blown up and their parts exposed for all to see. And that's important for the story, obviously. And that's why we need this new rating system. I don't know why we need nakedness, but I mean, I could see a situation where it might be important.
All the top shows on TV have nakedness, right?
Game of Thrones, yeah, they do.
It's a big draw.
Westworld is basically 100% naked. Wombat, what if I told you that, I always get her first name wrong, like Thaddy Newton, you know that actress?
Thandy?
Yeah, she's naked for most of that show. Would that change your opinion?
Good for her. No. I think we really need to get to the meat of this show.
Which is?
Skipping ahead. What the hell happened during Doctor Strange? What happened?
So I don't know. I mean, I went to see it with my wife, just Mrs. Cheapy. Ty was with Grandma and Grandpa because we thought it would be too scary for him. The beginning of the movie. I mean, mild spoiler because it happens in the first, 10 minutes of the movie, 15 minutes of the movie. So I sort of lost track of time there. He's like, he gets hurt. Doctor Strange gets hurt and his hands are all jacked up. And it just looks really weird. And I don't like hospitals and like TV shows and movies. And something about that whole situation, and maybe because it was in a movie and it was just the screen was big and like there was no way to escape it, it's somehow like, I had a panic attack.
I looked away from the screen. I know that.
I did that,
certain parts during that.
So you're saying like when his hands are in the things? Like
the pins coming out of him.
The pins?
So
I mean, it was pretty gnarly, but
right.
I don't know.
And for me, like I don't know if people, and maybe a panic attack is different for everybody. I have no idea. But for me, I feel like I'm going to pass out and I get so super sweaty. Like if I just played an hour of ping pong in a second.
Sure. That's how this works.
Is that okay? I don't know. But so the good news is, if there's good news, is that I was already sitting down and the theater was basically empty. So there's nobody else in our row besides me and Mrs. Cheapy. And Miss Cheapy looked over and she's like, "Are you okay?" And I, I knew that I was okay. I knew like what was happening. So I knew like I wasn't going to die. I didn't need an ambulance. But like I really wasn't okay because like you feel like you're going to die, but you know that you're not.
You don't want to get up and walk in that situation.
Exactly.
That is how I passed out in health class in college.
Gotcha. Yeah. You just need to stay there and just like whatever happens, let it just
little water. Little water usually helps.
Yes, I had water. What I could have really used was a fucking bath towel.
Yeah, cold towel on your forehead.
No, I meant because after I was just soaking wet and I had the whole fucking movie to go. And I was like, oh, I had like 3 tissues that came with 3 napkins that came with my popcorn. And like, my whole fucking bald head is just completely soaked as well, my whole body. And I'm like, I don't want to miss the movie at this point.
I can't imagine if you would have seen this in 4DX.
Right. Oh my God. Do you hear like bones? Does it like actually break your bones when you watch this movie? Holy shit. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, yeah, I don't know. Hospital scenes make me weird, I guess. And I guess especially like in this story,
I wasn't expecting it going in.
Yeah, I didn't.
I know
watch
I was
any
not
trailer.
expecting that. Yes.
No.
See, I knew exactly what was going to happen. I guess I just knew. I
didn't watch any trailers or anything, or really read anything about it except the parents page to see if it's appropriate for kids. And I didn't read it for myself. I read it for Ty. I should have read it for myself. Now I need to go look at this thing every time I watch.
Now, were you
movie.
even able to watch the rest of the movie? Like pay attention?
Yeah. I was just
Okay.
wet. I was just wet. That was the problem.
Did you like the movie?
It was fine. I mean, I'm not. It's it's hard to give a review of a movie once.
That's what I mean. Like,
I thought it was, it was fine. I thought the special effects were really cool. I mean, very Inception-esque. In that way, it was almost like a disappointment because I'd sort of seen it before. I don't know. I mean, it was okay. It wasn't my favorite Marvel movie. I'd say it was somewhere in the middle, or like, I don't know, Thor-ish, Thorland maybe.
okay.
But yeah, I don't know. So I had to explain to Mrs. Cheapy what happened like after the movie, and I don't know what she thinks. But hey, it was all good.
She probably thinks she married the wrong man, but whatever.
Well, I feel like maybe it had something to do with like I felt bad for him. Here he was, this gifted surgeon, and that's like all he had was this incredible gift. And, to see it get fucked up in that weird, in that totally graphic and hospital centric way, just like did a number on me.
Well,
And
that's
and the
that's
car
the point
too.
of the movie.
The car.
That's
Maybe
maybe
it was the damage
car.
to the car that really bothered me the most. Anyway, so yeah, that's what happened. 7.5. What else we got here? Oh, how about any more? No, I was gonna see if we can do more. Oh, I'm just gonna pass out right now because I was thinking about his hands. No, let's do this. Any more Black Friday talk? I've been looking through now that the Best Buy stuff went live for elite members like myself.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, and Shipwreck.
Oh, you want to buy me anything? I'll pay you back. I'm just
What do you
saying.
need?
I don't know. I'm looking at it now, seeing if there's anything that I need you to pick up for me.
I was looking at the Star Wars Ultimate because it's like very cheap, but they don't have it for PlayStation. It was only Xbox.
Oh, so I would get that.
I was thinking about it.
Ooh,
it was like $20 or something, wasn't it?
Yeah, $20.
Isn't that what it is?
That is what it is. That's a good deal. Although the rumor is it's going to be free soon on the Xbox. I guess without the DLC though. So I guess it's still worth it for $20.
$20 and the VR. No, I need the VR-ness, so I got to get the PlayStation.
Oh,
right?
I see.
Doesn't this come with that? Do we know that for sure?
I think so, but I don't. Don't quote me.
I'll look into that before I buy. But I was also looking at those Sonos speakers because those are never on sale, and the $200 speakers are $50 off, which is very significant. But I feel like they're coming out with like the Alexa enabled ones next year. You know, like
Mortal
built-in.
Kombat XL for $20 is sounds like a good deal too.
Which one?
Shipwreck, your thoughts? Mortal Kombat XL.
Sure. It's a good Mortal Kombat game.
I've never played it. I've never played any of it.
Okay.
You know what you're getting though. It's just like
it's very similar to the
Injustice.
last one.
Let's see. You know what, Cheapy? You said you weren't too big keen on it, but I think you would like Far Cry Primal for $15.
I have it. I have it on PC.
Oh, okay. Then never mind.
I don't know. I've got bored of it very quickly.
These all seem like okay deals, but nothing that I didn't buy anything from it.
Let's see. Do they have what are they selling?
They've got that
Deus Ex
Skyrim game
March.
that you wanted for $25, or that you've been playing.
Skyrim for $25 is a good deal. That's totally worth it if you want to play more Skyrim.
That game should have come out around that price. But
Yeah,
I guess not, since so many people bought it at $60. Oh, we'll get to that later in MPDs, I guess. But
I do need a new Xbox controller. The one of mine, my day one controller is starting to act funny.
Like a clown funny?
Like haha funny. No, like I will go and I'll like push down to go to like the icons on the bottom of the screen, and then it moves up on its own.
Nice.
And I'm like, oh man.
Well, they're not going to run out of those controllers, I'm pretty sure.
I know.
I think you're good.
My
there.
daughter wants a custom one for the holidays. That is top on her wish list. Is her own designer controller.
That is a cool.
One.
That is a cool thing.
I know. She sat at the computer and just played around changing up the colors, and she really wants one.
I feel like I can trick Ty into telling him that it's a website where you can just design them, like just on the website, like they don't actually exist, and then order it when he gets bored of it, and and then I'll be surprised.
That sure.
I'll just cover up the parts of the screen that say that you can order.
Good luck with that.
I'll just block his view like nonchalantly and distract him like every once in a while. Like, oh, look over there. I think it'll work.
I think you're onto something.
I think I can outsmart a 9-year-old.
I think you could too.
Although we did play Apples to Apples Junior today with two of Ty's friends, and I lost. The second grader won. Third grader one. That's a fun game, by the way. Have you played? That's a great game for kids. Have you played that, Wombat? I bet your kids would really like that. It's like it's basically Cards Against Humanity, but it's actually better because you're just matching words. Like you're supposed to, they give you a word and then you have 5 words that you're going to match with that. Like they're things or movies or books or whatever. And then there's a judge, and you can make your case for why your card is the best, unlike Cards Against Humanity. And it's really cute to hear like a first grader try to explain why he should win. It's one of those few games that's entertaining for the adult to play with the kids. You know, like Sorry and stuff can get kind of old after a while. Anyway, let's play this, bitches, with your kids. Play this with your kids, bitches, perhaps.
Maybe.